Welcome back. Hand clap thing again. What am I doing? Box 3. But before we go into box 3, I've decided to get thirsty again, and I'm going to keep on the Campbelltown theme, considering everything has been so Campbelltown heavy. I do know there are some Irish bottles in here, but anyway, I am going to go with a Longrow on one of the Red series. This is the Longrow Red 7-year-old, which is the Pinot Noir cask matured, bottled at imperial proof, 57.1%. And I have to say that I have been enjoying this. I haven't always enjoyed the Longrow Red series. Red wine casks are not always my favourite thing, but this one is particularly nice, I have to say. Anyway, without further ado, box 3. So I think there's only a few bottles in here, a couple of bottles, and then there may be some of the samples that I got sent before I left. So let us see. And the reason why I'm saying that is because it's light. Yes, I do believe so. So we have a nice little note from Bowan Distillery with some of the stuff that they had sent over, so I'm going to keep that out. Some cask samples from the vintage mash bill. I'll maybe do like a little bit of B-roll after this, because I do actually have on my wall over here the cards that they put together for the vintage mash bill project that they did with Fionnán O'Connor. That really tell the history of old Irish pot still whiskey and the vintage mash bills. Also something from Copeland here as well. So let us see what we have. Yeah, there's a bit more packaging and stuff. Okay. So yeah, casks or samples. So these are some of the Bowan samples, so I'm not going to bore you with all those, but there we go, that is the Bowan samples, safe and sound. Even more samples, this time from Copeland Distillery, and I think I have all their 2025 releases here. So pretty excited to get into these. Plus just some stuff that they've pulled out of casks. So there you go, there is double distilled pot still, 6 years old, 1 month at 62.5%. This is GI compliant by the looks of it. So yeah, it'll be great to sit down with some of this stuff and just see exactly what I have got. More samples. And I have some whiskey from Carnlough Hotel, the Harbourview Hotel, Carnlough whiskey. I also have some Cooper King from my mate Dave Cummings, who is the mash upper online. If you want to check out his website, the whiskey or the Water of Life reviews. Some more Bowan, some more stuff from Dave. So there we go. We then also have a little box from Daniel Pennington, and I can't believe that I forgot the name of Paul, who have started up, two guys, absolutely lovely guys, mad whiskey enthusiasts who have started up Dram of the Month. Let's see here, you can see the box there, Dram of the Month. And this is really cool because they do drams from Ireland, Scotland, world whiskey, and then like a world spirit. So it could be like cachaça or who knows what else. Daniel, whenever I was in Cork, did reach out and say that he was gonna like bring me up a box, but life got in the way. But thank you very much. And you get these little cards, trading cards, so you can see where your whiskey is from. So for example, the Scotch here is, a signatory vintage Speyside Macallan 14-year-old. What else do we have? We have the new redacted bottlers release. So an independent bottler in Ireland. I'm very happy to see we have, for the world whiskey, we have a Belgrove and transportation blend for Belfast Whiskey Week. And then we have brandy that has been finished in an Oloroso cask. So I am going to be well chuffed to get into this. And definitely, if you can avail of Dram of the Month, I would encourage you to do that. So thank you very much, guys. I'm very appreciative of what you've sent. We do have a couple of bottles in here. So I'm going to bring one of those out. Now, this is a brand that I don't really buy a lot of because it's a Diageo brand. And Diageo have really been arsing around, I guess, really, with premiumization and all that sort of stuff. This was one of the whiskies that really got me into peated whiskies, because it was on the milder side of peat, and that is Talisker. This is their 2022 special release, a Talisker 11-year-old. And this is bottled at cask strength, if I can find exactly what it is. I think it's like 56 something percent. This I bought off Bezos's marketplace as well because I just couldn't believe the price. I believe that this was £45, which at one point, they were looking $120 a bottle for this. So if that's not an indication of kind of where Diageo's liquids are right now, that they are just not in the whiskey enthusiasts mindset whatsoever, because they do not generally offer value for money. I think that just says it all. Okay, we have another signatory. This time I'm not sure what this is all about here. And I believe that this is actually what is in the Dram of the Month box. This is the Speyside 14-year-old M for Macallan, 57.1%, and matured in first and second fill Oloroso sherry butts. So at least I'll get a wee sample of this before I crack it. Again, I think this was like £60, which is just incredible value for money. The signatory range, honestly, since I've moved here, I have been so jealous of just how cheap some of these really great signatories are, and kind of not really being able to get my hands on them. But where there is a will, there is a way. Okay, final sample box in here, and it is another Dram of the Month box. So again, thank you very much, guys. I wasn't expecting this. Let's see what we have this time. So it follows the same thing: Ireland, Scotland, world, and then a spirit. This time we have something I'm very excited about. The first release from the Gaelic distillery there in County Donegal. Michael up in the Gaelic is doing just unbelievable things. His poaching is world class, and I'm sure the whiskey is going to be fantastic as well. We have an Arbiki Scotch Rye. Then we have a Florentis Tuscan Italian malt whiskey, and then we have the spirit is the Lost Explorer Tobala 10-year-old, which I'm not sure. Oh, this is a mezcal, so I'm going to be again very interested just to see how all those taste. So thank you so much, guys. There's definitely a few of the drams in here that I am very excited to be able to try. So I shall put those back safely. I'm not sure if there's, if there's anything else in here. I don't think that there is. I think we're all good. Alright, so if you want to stick with me, we have box 4, and that is coming up very soon.